Hello, everybody. Oh my god. It was fucking freezing this morning. Yeah, no, so real sorry about that. I woke up and it was fucking 49 degrees. I was freezing and the rain was still pouring. Oh, but although it won't be for too much, we will at least have this for a bit. I do apologize about that. However, let's go ahead and have some hunts. Obviously, we're not going to do it from like till noon because there's like no time. Why did my screen go black? What? Uh, can't have anything nice. Alright, hold on. My monitor is turned off. Come on. There you go. Alright, let's just get right into it. We had just finished up the ASCII missions, and now we were told to leave the area. However, it didn't tell us how far to go. So, in the interest of just being able to get over to what we need to, we'll start going that way. My character's not whistling. Whistle. Whistle. Bee! Goodness me. Alright. Well, that works at least. Alright, come on. There it goes. Now my character's whistling. Alright, just a good old snowstorm. Nothing too crazy. Time is 3:12 a.m. Oh, look at that. Blood moon. Anyway, yeah, no, sorry. That was bad. It's like it was really cold. I turned over, I got my electric blanket out, and I turned that shit on. It's all like, oh god, I'm freezing. Unfortunately, the nap that came from it, because I was finally comfortable, it's like, oh, this is nice. Wait, what time is it? Fuck! Anyway. Yeah, I know. So, a quick jaunt through the snowwood. Luckily, because it's been raining, everything's been pushed back on my other life schedule, so it's like, okay, I don't gotta worry about that now. And of course, because we're probably in the winter wonderland that we are, we're probably not going to see anything for a while. It would be absolutely hilarious karma if we, for the time that we're here, we don't see a single animal. But hey, at the very least, for sure, we'll make it to our objective over there. And again, it said leave the area, but I have no idea what does it mean. Like how far, what area. I assume right over there because that's the last of the mission zone. Okay, so recap what happened last time we were here. The main park lady, who is our supervisor, essentially told us to go mess with a bunch of Sasquatch people and fabricate a bunch of evidence of Sasquatch. Sasquatch Hunter goes out and tries to look for Sasquatch. A snowstorm comes in, he gets lost, he drives his car up a hill and hits a bear, but he thinks it's a Sasquatch. So he freaks out. He takes cover into that outpost we were just at. Dog? Oh, there you are. Yeah, so he takes cover in there. We go over there, tell him, hey, it's okay. You just murdered a bear. It's fine. And then proceeds to have the female supervisor have a talking down to her male counterpart. Oh god, he's on the opposite side of the hill, and he's already smelled us. Okay, no, I won't bother with him then. And last we left off, it said leave the area. So that is what we're doing. Yes, yes, I know, I know. See, this is what, again, hill hunting, my example of why I detest it. Oh, 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 wait. Hang on. I saw him, he was pretty big right there. And now we have wolves, but obviously, as you can see from triangulation, there's nothing there. Nah, the brush is too thick, but maybe we'll get a chance at the wolf further along. See, this is where the night vision really excels, out on open, snowy areas. Because the reflection from the snow light on the ground just makes it all that little bit better. More than likely the elk probably smelled us, even with the scent blocker. It's blowing directly there, and he was like maybe 20 some meters away. Easily smell us. Alright, well, moving on. Always could be worse. You know, the weird thing is that it's bright and sunny now. And of course he was still there. Make up your mind, dude. You're there or you're not there. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, he's directly behind the hill now. And he's fleeing. So we're good. One quick check in front. Nope, we're good. You know, this reminds me a lot of Medved, so I'd always expect to see, like, oh.
I'm surprised, Janine. I didn't hear a barbed comment from you afterwards. Or maybe you learned how to change frequencies on your radio.
Oh yeah, our hunter and I were just having the wittiest conversation about you. I'm almost sorry that you missed it.
I have no doubt that it was very witty and well-timed, Janine.
Okay. That's it. These freaking elk are all around me. They're just not in front of me. Wee woo! Hello! Welcome! Been a bit. Yes, this is the ASCII Reserve. There's a wolf fleeing over there, and there's a... They're all on the opposite side. Finally on at the same time. I know, I know. It was a fault of mine, unfortunately. It was really cold, and I didn't want to get out of bed. And then it got so cold, I found my electric blanket and snuggled in even deeper. And it's like, nah, I'm good. Wait, no, fuck, I got things to do. What time is it? Shit. Got some rare tiger skin. Oh, Smog as well. Welcome. Hello. Got some rare tiger skins finally. Ooh, what'd you get? As far as I'm really knowing, there's like only really 3 main rare ones. The melanistic, the albino, and the piebald. I hate when they have like other fur, skin, plumage types, but they just name it a different thing, but it's literally just one of those 3 variants. It's like, so what am I after? Am I after this one? Yes. Pseudo-melanistic and pseudo-melanistic white. Melanistic white? Yep. I hate the hills. Can't find anything out here. Alright, but either way, the mission did come up with another one, so we will keep on going on this way because I'm already started the journey. And then we'll fast travel over here, and actually we'll fast travel down there, and then over there. Blah, 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 blah. No one on the snow flats. I'm hoping everyone did see that they have the feeder DLC coming out the 21st. Looked interesting. However, it definitely feels like more pandering to the need zones. Maybe pandering is the wrong word, but complimenting, accentuating, increasing efficiency. How about that? You know what? Hold on. Let me make sure if that's work. Okay, that is working. We're all good. Well, unfortunately, I can't say I've gotten anything too fantastic lately. I did have a problem beforehand where Hunter would just not work at all. It would crash every 20 half hour. So it gave me a little wiggle room, but it still kept on crashing. It just goes back into the whole driver issue that I'm having and how much pain in the butt it is. I couldn't get my PC to start off last night. It's like I kept on telling it to update and shut off, and then it kept on taking me into um, saved restart safe mode and taking me to the BIOS menu, or at least the menu where the BIOS is. And it's all like, I shut off. That's all I care about. Just shut off. Well, your computer was unsafely shut off. Would you like to enter it in safe mode? Okay, sure. Now shut off. Your computer was unsafely closed. Would you like to enter safe mode? Oh my fuck. And it was like that for 4 times. Now, mind you, each time is like half an hour. So every time I shut it off, it's like, okay, I'm going to bed. But-ding. Your computer was shut off unsafely. Fuck you. It's just this whole argument with me. It's like it's now becoming like a very toxic relationship with my own PC. I feel bad for it. Because I will make it watch the graveyard of other PCs that I have. Look! Look! Look at what will happen to you. Shoved into a corner. Unused and unloved. Ah, well. But yeah, no, back to the game. Other than that, I haven't really found anything too impressive. I've had some near misses, but they were never like false diamonds where it's like the .01 away from trophy. Nothing like that recently. Anyone home? There's a dog, but I don't think he counts as a huntable target. No matter how many times I want to do it. But yeah, no, enough about me. How's everyone else doing? Good times, good hunts, hopefully warmer mornings. I'm about to say, did I just walk by a bird? He's behind us. Now, technically speaking, we still haven't seen a single animal. We've heard them. We just haven't seen them. So again, probably poetic justice because we had such a late start. We're not going to see any animals at all. I don't hope that's the case, but it's probably going to be the case. Time is 4:05, so we got probably like another 2 hours. That is one downside to this. They don't really do the time zones correctly comparatively. No, not time zones. Oh god. The sun's position. I know there's probably like a proper word for it. I can't think of it right now. But because we're in Alberta and we're further up and higher onto the access point, shouldn't it be brighter longer here and not half and half for daytime, nighttime? I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a bush, okay. But I'm pretty sure the higher north you get, like that was like one of the whole major weirdness of when we went to Alaska one time. It's like how bright it was constantly. The sun did not fall until like 11 p.m. And even then, it would only stay down for like maybe 5 hours. Oh, caribou. They're on alert though. However, it's a female. Dog, I swear to God, if you stand in front of my gun again. Okay. Where there's one female caribou, there is another. Usually it's the males who are all on their own. Ow. Bitch. Good hit, nonetheless. Come on, dog. We got a herd of caribou to track. Now, I don't expect anything too fancy. It was a baby, and even with baby antlers, so... Silver. Oh, no. Worse. Bronze. First hit, right to the left lung. Second hit, ooh. Again, their poses in some of the hits location is just ridiculous like that. You got something to say, bruh? Doesn't even look like a caribou like that. Oh! I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of those things from Arcadian. Those weird monster things. I haven't actually seen the movie, but it had Nick Cage in it, and it had like probably the strangest monster concept I've seen in forever. So props to their originality, but when it looks like this looks like one of them when it stares at you and does like its chainsaw jaw clamping. 92.16 kilograms and 87.84 trophy rating with a bronze stamp and 892 in cash. Just like the fact that the sun still shines in the south, even for the maps in the southern hemisphere. That's a weird position. Okay, so it isn't just me. Set to 150. Ah, he went behind the hill. If he did pop up, it would be like way over there, and that's if he doesn't take a left and heads further away. The Aurora Borealis is above us. Nothing. Alright, keep moving. Come on, dog. With the wind against us, going after that one caribou is just like a foolhardy mission. So we'll move on. Yeah, so it's like just it's like every map is designed differently, but the sun's placement is always the same. It's like, this is strange. Okay, but It's just one of those things you can't think too much about, because if you do, it's like, okay, my immersion. What's that? Um, I'm hoping. Well, maybe that's an outpost right there, because that's a road that just ends. There's a moose over there. Again, the wind is against us if we try and go back for him. Not to mention up a hill. I've got a couple beavers. Nothing too impressive. Still trying to figure them out, and obviously we're too far away from the water to actually make it. Excuse me, to get a kill from them. Keep going. I don't think about it while I play, but I do think they should at least correct the sun's position in the southern hemisphere. Ah. Oh well, it's a female caribou. We're fine. And it's a level 1 trivial. Even better. Excuse me. Yeah, no, it definitely is just one of those things where it's all like, huh, you're trying to be as accurate as possible, but you can't even get the sun's positions correct. Four 33. Keep going. Ah, just looking at this map just makes you think how cold it honestly would be. Would be cool if you could like see the breath of the animals and use that as like a tell of where they are. But knowing expansive worlds, that'd probably be too much detail. Like environmental detail, they got it. Or at least the amount of environmental detail they got it. You'll obviously find those invisible bridges, the clipping, the unfinished mountains. It's like one of those things where it's like if you pay attention, you just realize like, okay, this thing looks nice and shiny and awesome, but if you like just get closer to it and scratch it, you can see, oh wait, this is a fresh coat of paint on this surface. There's a bunch of structural damage underneath. Luckily, nothing that's worth condemning the building. Yet. Nah, I think the closest one to that was when they, like one of those updates, like this is way back when the game first came out, around 2017 to 2020, in that period. They would, their updates would erase like all your progress, all your skill levels, all your money, everything. Everyone just randomly started back to nothing. Everyone's like, no, 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 no. I spent hours trying to grind out this much, and now you're just saying an update just randomly took it away? It's a need zone, I think, right here. See, this is where you would need the multiplayer aspect, and then you just kind of watch your friends go through like the wolf zone, and you see them just their flashlight just dancing all around, trying to get off the wolves. Just see the flashlight swinging back and forth every direction. You hear gunshots every now and then throughout it. Had that happen one time. Never forget it. One of the best experiences in this game. It's like, hey, you okay over there? There's wolves everywhere. It's like, okay, we'll just shoot him. I'm trying. Oh, 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 oh. Alright. It's nothing big, but it's something. $50, $75, $25, $50, $0.25, down. Alright. First major caribou score. No one over there. Double shots, everything should be scared. So let's just go ahead and run towards that one. Alright, caribou. You weren't anything too big, so probably at best, I'd say silver. What? Go. Don't get hung up on invisible crap. Let's see, where'd you go? Oh. That was a good hit. That was probably a heart hit. He jump-started a little bit, and then he dropped. Alright, so now we have a caribou and a moose. Look at that. Right before the final hurdle, we get our animals. Sunrise should be happening soon. Hello there, buddy. Silver. Yep. First shot, yeah, like I thought, right through the heart. To be fair, it's a moose, so it's probably one of the easiest animals to hit in the heart. 496.04 kilograms at 152.25 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,089 in cash. Nice. Alright, where is my caribou? There you are. That was something just now. Probably another moose. Oh no, he's got a wail of anguish. Alright, first shot. Left lung, very good. Okay. Oof. Not that much penetration. It's still midway, but okay, that's not bad, actually. Second shot. Oh, dangerously close to a certain part of the body. 166.31 kilograms at 231.76 trophy rating. A silver stamp with 1,136 in cash. Alright, not bad. Let's keep moving. Come on, dog. Everything's becoming visible again. I gotta be able to switch this stuff out quickly. Otherwise, we're just gonna be blinded. And we got another caribou up here. We might be able to get him. Let's go ahead and do a fast crouch. No, that's not all I want it. Okay, so pressing F does change that as well. See, that's one of those tiny details. It's like I'm pressing F, and you can see on the gun the sights moving with it. That's the level of detail that I want. He was somewhere over here. The wind is completely in our favor. We're crouched and we're below the red line for sound. We are visible, so that would probably be our only issue, really. And of course, because it's hill hunting, we have no idea which hill he's behind. Only the triangulation telling us this way. Grouse. Keep on wanting to call them ptarmigans for some reason. What's ahead of us? Doesn't really say. There's a lake over there. Snow's coming. I don't want to get up because I know the moment I get up, that's when this guy will just be like, oh, I was right here the whole time. Farewell. I think we may have missed him. Oh well. Can't get them all. Got moose. Okay, first things first. Would I see him over here? Doesn't look like it. Now, see, this is one of those ones where I would not recommend the turning this one into a studio apartment to sell. Because it's cold. My immersion, the auroras look too bad. I can't really say. I've only ever seen the auroras once in my life. Alright. Fast travel over here for the mission. And even then, the aurora that I did see was like very pathetic. It looked almost like this, so it's all like, okay, that's not bad. Sure, that's what it looks later on. My cousins though up in Washington, just recently they saw the aurora again, but they saw the one where it was really strange. It was pink. So you know that's when you know like things going on in the cosmic scales beyond little old Earth. The auroras turned pink. Looks like we're gonna get the sun over there. My eyes, ow. Green brightness. All right, change out the night vision. Probably just in storage, actually. Odin rifle scope. Okay, we already got that. Yep. Oh, binoculars as well. Take that back. And then put you right there. Actually, 8x42, 5x. Okay, yeah. That's not right. Was it the rangefinder? It's been so long since I've had to use a different set. However, yeah, I do like the ability to have like the crosshairs there, so we'll keep that. You can move right there. Ammo wise, 81, 67, 72. All right, we're good. Okay. Let's keep going. The sun is rising in good old Alberta. Honestly, not gonna lie, it's like I don't even really know all that much about Alberta. The only reason I genuinely know about Alberta fairly recently in like anything relevant was because for some reason there was like talk of secession over to the States, and it's like, what? Are, are those Canadians sure? What's happening? It was like, there's something going on in Canada between Ontario and the Western provinces. Because if I'm right, the Western provinces are the one that hold a lot of the natural resources Canada uses for export and import. Yeah, just exports, and that's how they make a good chunk of their money. Ontario is like limiting them or something. I don't know. Obviously, it didn't happen because we're still only 50 states. Give it time, folks. Give it time. We will absorb more. I do honestly see that happening, though. As long as the fucking Californians don't just run roughshod over. Bear. Oh, speaking of, spray that on me. It's a female bear, so we don't need to worry about that one. Who gives a fuck about politics? Not here. Not out in the wilderness. We specifically play games like this to not be in the politics. I think I've seen every animal on this reserve. Aside from maybe like a bird or two. But, again, I'm not really a big bird person. Turkeys, or something of equivalent size. Yeah, sure, hit me up. I'll go for that. Yeah, yeah. Opposite side, so we're fine. The wind is against us either way. Pintails? Yeah, pintails. So we got grouse, we got pintails, we got Canadian geese, and I believe ptarmigan. Again, I really okay. Here's my next thing for them. There's going to be like $1 million idea that's going to make so many people happy. Maybe not bring any money, but it will make people very happy. Organize the zones when you're looking at the codex for wildlife. My current zone. So instead of having to scroll the giant list of animals from all over the planet, I can just see the ones that are relevant to me. That doesn't mean like just hide away the rest of the codex. That just literally means show animals in this reserve. Hell, make it a challenge even. Say, oh, you have to hunt one of each animals, and like the more animals you hunt, the more information you get. But to be fair, I play these games and then I'm looking at some of the like achievement ratings and it's all like, oh, you completed all of Mississippi Acres. Out of 4.4% of people who played this game, you're one of them who actually completed it. And I'm just thinking like, does no one do the story missions for these games? And let me tell you, it turns out, no, they don't. I never understood how you can play into an area. I mean, I can understand how. It's very easy, duh. But how can you just go into the area without knowing anything about it or like what to expect? Moose. Yep. They definitely captured the crisp feeling in the air, though. I'll give them that. Ooh, excuse me. Where am I going? Okay, yeah, no, I am going up there. Okay. What am I doing trying to go up there? Travel to Fiddler's Bow. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. That's where it wants me to go. That's where we'll go. Alright, let's see if that moose is still in the area. Oh, he's probably by the little river that we were seeing. Come on, go forward. There you go. Yeah, see, like this. Like, what a helpful triangulation. That was a wolf. Shit, 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 shit. Don't run. Don't run. Oh, it's a bear. Wait, is it the bear? Is it the bear or wolf? There's a lot of things. I'm about to say there's a lot of things around me. Okay, okay, hang on. Make sure I got the right quality weapon. Yes. Oh boy, they are all right there. Ooh, ooh. Really? Really? I swear that was like a damn near point. It was almost point blank for this level of weapon. You're telling me that was not good enough? Wow. Okay, hang on. No! Really? Where the hell did my shot go? Because the angle I was looking at, even if it did hit the scapula, it's so close the penetration would have been high enough to punch through for sure. $75, 100. Yeah, no, this guy can go far too. So, I mean, technically we're still on path as long as we're closing distance, even just a little degree. All right, hold on. There we go. I'm so used to pressing this one for it. The problem is trying to track them down now, especially a wolf. And he's not self bleeding out at all. I would love to see something. Like if it was from 50 to 75 right there, yeah, sure, keep going, but it's still at 100%. So, wow, I really whiffed that shot. That's a rock. All right, well, I'm not going to waste my time on him then. But yeah, in other news, yeah, so the feeders will be coming out the 21st. I don't know if I'll get it right away because it definitely seems like one of the optional ones where it's like you don't really need it. And if you do get it, however, it's gonna and utilize it, it's gonna change your playstyle quite a bit because you'll be focused around the need zones and not even really the need zones. You'll be focused around the crossing point between the need zones. Let's see any news from the wolf? Yeah, no, he's still alive. He's still running around. So he was completely unharmed. Sun still technically has not risen, which is weird. Again, it's 6 a.m. in the morning and the sun is not up in Alberta. There she is. Set to 150. Come on, stand up. Ah, she's not taking the bait. Okay. Well, again, female beer, so we don't need to worry about it. Caribou? No, wood bison. Okay. So we haven't seen everything here then. I honestly forgot about the wood bison. Synced over hunting, habitat loss, conversation efforts have led to their rediscovery. Recovery, not rediscovery. Pronghorn. Ooh, too big. Too big of a weapon. Oh, no, wait. Actually, this is fine. 75. Got him. Weird to see pronghorn in a snow setting. I never picture them in snow. I always picture them in our savannas. I would say the other big shock is I don't know if they're here or not. Maybe I missed them or something. Oh, sun's here. Look at that view. It's blocked off by that tree, so that's a little annoying. But look at that sun. Hello there, lad. Silver. Oh, gold. Look at that. 53.11 kilograms and 86.90 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,096 in cash. Double lung. Great. See anyone else over this way? Doesn't look like it. Keep going. It's amazing how much this environment looks differently with the sun. And why I am glad that we went back to longer versions of single game sessions on stream. Because now we actually get to see the environment in all of its scale. I get how some people don't like hunting at night because it's hunting at night. You have to do all these setups. You can barely see, blah, 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 blah. But there's an appeal to it if you are trying to play the game for just playing the game's sake. There's that sunrise. Lovely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get the pull tarp out. Yeah, we're moving the pool over to winter mode, so we gotta pull the tarp out and get the last of the stuff inside, and then we can just kind of wait. Some people will say, "Oh, well, you can just heat your pool." Oh, yeah, sure. You gonna pay the heating bill? Of course, he's right behind the bushes that we can't see. If we're lucky, he'll come out in the open. The wind is still slightly in our favor. Oh, don't move. Don't move. Dog, God, dog, fucking stop walking in front of me. There goes the other bullet. Well, I hope it was good enough to get him. I was going to double tap him, but no. No. Someone has to walk in front of the fucking gun. That right there, folks, is the con of dogs. If ever you need justification to not bring your dog, just think of that moment right there. Because lo and behold, hey boss, what you got going over here? Let me take a look. Oh, damn, look at that. You just shot that thing. Yeah, no, I'm trying to shoot it again. Get out of the way. No, I think I'll just stay here. Ah. Let me guess. It was a whiffed shot as well. Yep. I blame you, dog. I was going to follow up with a secondary shot to put him down on the ground. End his suffering, but no! No, the dog wants to prolong his suffering. Is that a blood smear? No, okay. 75, 100. Alright, so long as this guy just keeps on following this way. What's terrible is that it looks like these hits are good. To me, at least. 75, 100. The wind is getting more and more unfavorable, unfortunately. And there's a wolf mating call, but it's so far away that I didn't even hear it, and it's probably on the opposite side of that hill he just had. Very low. Ah, dog, 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 dog. Ruiner of shots, blocker of hunting, useful in circumstances. Oh, he did drop. Okay, so that's good. Let's see, so he went that way. You would think with a tawny fur color, he'd be a little bit easier to see. Then again, on a lot of animals' fur colors, you would think, oh, that's relatively easy to see. 50, 75. Okay, yeah, he started to drop. However, I will say this. This is nice in this map because of the heavy snow trails. You can actually track the animals without having any of the clues on. What was that? I have not heard that before. Bring out the big thing. Maybe a buffalo? What the hell was that? Wait, 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 wait. Moose. Okay. Not our target, but I'm pretty sure that's not what made that sound. I can't tell. I think he's in front of the tree. Ah, the second shot whiff. What you got, Doug? Why you growling? Okay. My dog's just going crazy. It's getting my nerves up for nothing. Well, at least the moose dropped it much easier. Okay, no, that's the old moose tracks. I don't see anything behind us. Now I'm getting paranoid with whatever the dog was seeing or sensing. Pintails. Or Canadian geese, actually. Yep, Canadian geese. Alright, dog. Find my moose. Prove your worthfulness. For once. Nah, I'm kidding, boy. You've done plenty. I think we're getting close to a Canadian goose landing zone because they're all just kind of hovering right there. Yeah, I'm coming, dog. I'm right here. Yeah, he didn't get too far. At least this one wasn't a whiff shot. Does Alberta have mountain lions? It's Canada, you would think, but I know a lot of them are like further west in like Vancouver Islands. Hello there, buddy. Not bad, not bad. Silver. He doesn't give off gold vibes. Yep, called it. First shot, right into the left lung. Second shot, total whiff, not even touching the animal. Okay. 508.44 kilograms at 165.19 trophy rated with a silver stamp and 1,048 in cash. Alright, not bad. Now, let's go see if we can get our pronghorn back, which was over this way. Come on, dog. Time to prove your worth once again. Bane0202, hello and welcome. Just out here for some hunting in ASCII. My dog is paranoid. We just came out of the night cycle and in the early morning. And we haven't crashed yet, so it's going good. So far. My dog keeps on giving me warning growls, but whatever it is that was over here, no idea what. There was a wolf pack, but they were really far away, so unless they snuck up on me, entirely possible. Not much else has been happening. Let's see, so would be somewhere over in this general area. Alright. Find the blood. Hunt him up. Bring me my pronghorn. He's got the scent, folks. However, the wind has completely turned against us. So even with the deodorizer on, we can't get too close. Oh god, please don't let this be like Hirschfeld again with the Canadian geese just flying overhead all the time. I know, I'm right here, dog. I'm checking the waters. You always check the water. There's usually always someone by here drinking or messing around. How far did this pronghorn go? Right, I'm here. I ain't running, dog. You never know. Something might be nearby. Now, this may be just me stereotyping, but this definitely does look like wolf terrain. It's got that gnarl wood. Look, let me tell you, finding wolves in this terrain, that's not scary, that's not shocking, that's what you expect. Finding wolves in the Happy Go Meadowlands, that's where you freak out because you're like, wait, wolves aren't supposed to be here. You can still kind of semi-see a trail. I do like that they're getting better at making the trails more distinguishable so you don't have to use the clues if you want to. Don't get me wrong, it's still very difficult to go about this game without using them. What? The pronghorn bleed to death? It must have. There's no way this animal has been going this far. We shot it with a queast. I'll say this. It's like, I think they lost an opportunity by not having the Wolverines. Have a Wolverine stuck up in a tree. You're just walking by. You don't see it because gamers don't look up. Just jumps on you. It's like, you have been knocked unconscious by a Wolverine and devoured. What? It's like, have no idea it happened, too. I know that doesn't happen in real life, but I mean, if the stories of them, now granted, I've never seen this. I've never seen a Wolverine take down a moose, even though they say they could. As far as I know, that's all just like outdoorsman tales and stuff. They've eaten wolf carcasses, moose carcasses and whatnot, but they don't really hunt moose. I mean, depending on the Wolverine, of course, obviously. I'm right here. Oh, he found it. Ah, he's behind the hill. Okay. I won't worry about him then. Alright, how badly did I whiff you? Oof. Oh. Ah, we were doing so well. Yeah, no, so lately that's been my issue. A game that has never crashed before is now just starting to crash on me. One second while I reboot this. Alright. Game's back. Excuse me. All in all, just so that it can show us how badly we whiffed the pronghorn hunt, and then it just crashes. You missed the shot and whiffed and made the animal suffer? Oh, well, that's just go ahead and crash right there for you. All the way back here. Alright. Come on, dog. The gods demand that we hump it again. Let's go. Well, I mean, at least this way, like, all the animals will have reshuffled through the area, I hope. even with that minor hunting pressure we got on there. It's a bear. Dog? Oh, way over there. It may have just been the snow, but it sounded like my dog gave the warning growl call. Here, have a little praise and a bond and just stay over there. Oh yeah, the redneck pheasant. I don't like hunting those guys. You have to flush them out, and unfortunately with the Coleman, that's really hard to hit them as they're just a little dot flying away. Anyone in the open? Nope, doesn't look like it. Keep on going. We gotta get all the way up there. Again. Well, folks, welcome to Walking Simulator Canada version. If you look in front of you, to your left and right, and also behind you, you will find snow. I guess I should check the reliability report when I get the chance, see what that crash was. Because it didn't affect the stream. That's the other thing that I'm noticing. The crashes are no longer really affecting the stream. It's just the game itself. So that is the one positive thing where it's like I don't have to constantly end the stream and restart the stream because it blacked out the entire screen for Streamlabs and I can't do anything to it. So that's good. The problem, of course, as is, the game still crashes. This time, however, it's not anyone else's fault but the game's. The wind is going back into our favor a little bit, so that's good. Yeah, this is also the other flip side of like, okay, maybe the animals have reshuffled through. They also maybe haven't, and we're still just going through a massive dead zone. Moose. Okay. That's something. The wind is in our favor for that, too. We might be able to get him. Make sure we have the proper gun out. Let's set to 150. Oh, he's in the bushes, though. Let's fast crouch because I don't know how close he was. Come on, Moose. Give me another call. Give me another triangulation. Come on, give me something. Now, I could also just bring him to me. There you are. Nope, nope, nope. Too small. Bring out the big one. There you go. Bring out good old Zarina. Alright. Now we just wait here a hot second, and he should come to us. Wind is good. Deodorizers are on. We are completely invisible, and we are silent. That dog, you. Lay down now before you ruin another shot. Ambient sound. This would actually be the first time I've called in prey to me. Most of the time, I usually just hunt whatever I come across while wandering. Come on, you know you want it. There's a bunch of hot singles in this area waiting just for you, man. Come on. 60, 80. They're getting closer. All right, so let's drop that down to 75. I think they're like right over this little ridge right here. We should be seeing them any second now. As long as it's the males among them. Good to also check behind you every now and then, because I've had animals just like appear right behind me. It's like, oh shit, what are you doing here? It's like, you called me. Well, not from that direction. Come on. You know you want it. You need it. You gotta have it. There. Okay, well, that's the female. The male can't be far behind. There he is. Look at you. Wait. Be patient. We have all the time in the world. I can't tell. Okay, that is a tree in front of them. Thank God I didn't take that shot. No, don't stand in front of the tree. There you go. There you go. Oh. 50, 25, 0. Got him. Come on, Doug. Let's go take a look at the prize. There he is. Look at them paddles on him. Ooh, boy, you're big. But the paddles are narrow at the start right there. See that? And then they expand out. So they kind of become like wing paddles. And usually wing paddles don't get... Calm your throat, buddy. Wing paddles usually don't get until diamond or gold even, until they're like way extended out and crazy. So I'm going to say... Actually, I'm going to say low tier gold. Haha. All right, wait, hold on. 540.53 kilograms at 207.78. Gold requirement is 194.09. Yeah, no, so low tier gold. Called it. 963 in cash. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Double lung. Alrighty. Turn that off. Let's keep going. Come on, Doug. basically a mirror copy of the trail that we were on beforehand getting over there. But I mean, hour lengths until a crash, I can think I can live with that. It's better than freaking Helldivers, where it's all like I crashed like right until 28 minutes, maybe 25 if I'm really unlucky. So, like, just literally right as you're at the culmination of the mission, my game would crash and I would lose everything. And I got so mad at it. And then I thought to myself, oh, hey, we'll play Battlefield 6. That'll be good. You had no issues in the beta after you had to do all the technical surgery stuff again. So it's like, okay, so surely it will work. No problem. You already went through all of this. Nope. Wouldn't even start. Wouldn't even get me through the loadout screen so I can take a look at things. Ah, so annoyed by that. Canadians. Oh, oh. Bears. A little 5. 16 out of 18. 13 out of 15. Oh, yeah, you're bigger. Oh, that was a one-hit kill. Nice. Come on, dog. We got another one. But yeah, see, that's what I meant, where it's all like I literally just wander around and I come across an animal and I hunt it. On occasion, yeah, sure, I'll do the callbacks, but other than that, I think it's just more fun to wander and hunt. That's a rock. Pronghorn. So level 3. What's he at? 150 as well? 50, 25, 0, down. Nice. Anyone else? Nope, we're all good. Alright, first off, you. Okay, okay. So we need to get 19 plus to get gold and 22 plus to get diamond. Ah, okay, so that's why it was so effective. It wasn't a heart, but it was a liver right lung. Don't underestimate a liver shot, folks. Liver shots can be pretty lethal against practically any animal, so if you ever have to shoot them like this, where they're facing you like this, try and at least go for the liver, especially on big animals like this, it expands so much. And if you have the high penetration, sure, you'll get into a lung, maybe if you're lucky, a heart. 152.92 kilograms at 17.30 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,188 in cash. Alrighty. Now, my pronghorn's up there in the bushes, but I don't see anything else, so we're good. I'm just keep on giving him a praise every time we get a harvest or something. I don't know. I don't even know why we need to worry about the bond level anymore, only the fact that it annoyingly goes down really quick. Even with the pet treats, because I did experiment with that. Leftovers. Oh, wolf leftovers. Okay. Same thing with you. Let's see. So, we were over there. This guy was up here. Probably the wolves from beforehand. There's the blood splatter. Oh. There you are. 47.05 kilograms at 71.74 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 905 in cash. Double lung. Good hit. Not perfect, but good. I keep Bond leveled up long enough to level the dog until it's max heals, then I really don't care. Okay, so it's not just me. It's all like, there's no point to it after you get them leveled up. And even then, the only one that, honestly, that I think you really need to care about leveling up is tracking. The flushing, the retrieving. Ah, okay. It was bison. Heard like a predator growl just now. However, that was only a female, no males. Oh, there they go. Is there a male amongst your group? No, it only looks like there's two. They're really shaggy like yaks. Don't stand in front of me, dog. Nah, nothing from there. Okay. No males at the very least, so we'll move on. Hold on. You know the rules. Glass the area before moving forward. Alright, keep going. We're almost to where we left off beforehand. That's a pintail. I do like it when you play a map enough that you can recognize everything just by sound. You don't have to look over and double check what that is. Obviously, for like triangulations, how far away, that stuff. Yeah, sure, but just meh, pintail. That's a warning, and it was a male. Question is, there he is. Yeah, look how shaggy he is. He looks like a yak. Double tap, 25, 0, down. Alrighty. Come on, dog. Oh, any Halloween theming stuff? No. I do miss the really creative events they used to have. It's like, oh, the zombie elk in Layton Lake have been infected. Take them all out. There's a three-headed demon roe deer at the castle in Hirschfeld. They used to do all sorts of things. Now it just kind of feels, nah, here you go. Look at you, Mr. Shaggy. Oh, don't look at me with those sad eyes. There you go. That's better. Now I can't see your eyes. It really does look like a yak. Well, there's a package, guys. I will be right back. Here, let me claim this real quick, just in case I crash. 828.26 kilograms, 119.52 trophy rating, a silver stamp with 959 in cash. First shot, right lung. Second shot, right lung, liver. Be back. Packages acquired. Oof. I'm personally glad they don't have that in anymore. My immersion. Ah, yes. Everyone's immersion. Error 2000. No, you shouldn't have error 2000. You haven't done anything to get an error. Excuse me. Alright, got him. Family member walking by. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Alright, keep going. I'm still waiting to see if they'll ever add in horses. Because I know they added in bikes in their other game. Oh god, what was it? Was the Swedish Robot Uprising one. They put bicycles in there. Yes, so yes, I will demand a horse. I'm just thinking it's like the horse would be much more quiet. You'd be able to carry more. You could use it as like a mobile storage thing. Or like maybe add that onto the ATVs. So this way, instead of having to go to an outpost. Hello, Missy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Set to 150. Set to 75. Come on. Easy, easy, easy. 50, 75, 25, 50. Yes, good hit. Not gonna lie, that was kind of a blind shot, but we did get him. Come on, dog. Wait, who's that? Buffalo. Okay, okay. We'll take our time then. He didn't get too far. Oh, yeah, he's right there. I think he's on the opposite side of the hill, though. So we're fine. I would say the one problem with this is that when you quick hunt like this, you don't really get a lot of chances to observe to see if there's anything bigger in the area. You just have to instantly try and find the biggest animal, and if not, you'll probably end up messing your shots. There he is. No, that's a female. That's a female. He's a level 2 male, 95 to 110. Okay, yeah, no, he's just barely worth it. He's like a kid. You got some points on your paddles, buddy boy. 554.60 kilograms at 217.52 trophy rating with a gold stamp. Double lung shot. Ooh, aiming a little high there, but we got him nonetheless. 1,137 in cash. I'll take it. All right, you keep on going. With the bison. Wait, there's more. How many more? Is it like a whole herd we're talking about? Oh yeah, it's a whole herd. Unfortunately, females. Don't mind me, just passing by. I don't think I need to be too careful with them either way. I will say this: this is a very lovely map. It's not like Medved, because the thing with Medved is that it is too harsh an environment in Siberia. So there's no chance for there to be like any plant growth like what we see here. There is plants, don't get me wrong. They have the forest. Ah, balls. And there goes the female. Alright. It was only a level 3 moose, to be fair. So he wasn't too big. Brody Bear 0915. I think that's a bot. No idea who any of those people are either way. Okay, wait. Come on, come on. I just need an angle. Give me an angle. Ah, there's too many trees. Balls. Alright. Come on, Doug. But yeah, no. Compared to Medved, ASCII is definitely much more filled with life. Doesn't help that you're in Siberia, so I suppose there's that. Pronghorn. Way down there. Over 160 meters. Probably 220. Anyone up here? Oh, oh. Hold the phone, hold the phone. 50, 75, 25, 50, 0, 25. Down. Got him. Whatever that was behind us, I didn't get the triangulation in time. Alright, but let's go get that pronghorn. Let's see, you crashed somewhere over here. There you are. Ooh, he's pretty big. He's got a stalk on his antler. Or his horns, I should say. Ah. Close. Probably one of the closest, well, definitely the closest one we've gotten on ASCII, at least. Right through the lung and into the thoracic. Ooh. 57.07 kilograms at 99.10 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,156 in cash. I'll take him. You're with me now. Oh, let's go ahead and reapply this. Yeah, right there, right in the eyes. Everyone knows the eyeballs are the most stinky part of the human body. Oh! No. No. Don't. I warned you. Let's see, 371.16 kilograms, 0 trophy rating, 0 stamp, but $901. Nice. Heart shot. Perfect. Come on, dog. Set that back to 150. Bring out the binocs. Anyone up here? Probably not, because we did just shoot twice, so anything nearby probably scared off. Okay, we're back to the last place before we crashed. The thing I don't like is that every time you crash as well, it erases all your animals there. Luckily, I've never had it happen where I had a high value animal yet. If it does happen, though, I'm probably going to lose my shit. Let's see if we can get to this mountain in time. We should be able to. Oh, it's cold. Without that sunlight. I went outside to pick up the packages and I had to like just stand there for a second. It's like, oh, that sun feels good. But yeah, no. So the curtains are drawn back and the rain's just gonna start pouring in here now. Honestly, surprised it took this long. I hope it doesn't rain on Halloween. Actually, no, I kind of does. I kind of do hope it does, so I don't have to get the whole costume all set up. Nah, my costume plan is I'm gonna take an inflatable T-Rex and just like be out on the front lawn chasing the kids away from the candy box and see who can get to like these candies I have like laid out for them. Can you run from the T-Rex in time? And that also depends on if we have a good Halloween. Ever since like the Halloween after COVID, when COVID all died down, was really good. I went through all 4 bags of the candy that I bought, and they were still coming. It's like, oh shit, I got ration this stuff out. And I think obviously that's because, like, well, everyone's cooped up inside. They want a reason to go out, and they have a reason to celebrate. So, strangely enough, COVID revitalized Halloween in the neighborhood because people wanted to find reasons to go out and just have a good time. Well, that's the part. What the hell is that? My immersion! The mountain! What is that? Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Wait, what the hell? Well, there is. It's probably a camp, actually. Oh, yeah, no, that's probably definitely a camp. If there was smoke like that, just naturally, you'd get like an announcement from the game saying, "What's that? Smoke? Why don't you go check it out?" Hmm. It looks like the area is deserted, because obviously they can see what you see. We are just a drone manufactured to constantly go out there and deal with the mistakes that Bodden has done. I'm still waiting for Bodden. I have not heard his name in this map just yet, but I'm hoping he's here. If they don't have a Bodden in a reserve, is it really a Call of the Wild reserve? Yeah, even though it says it's relatively close, that's a sheer cliff right there. There's no way we scale that. So might as well hit this thing off to the side and then use the distance we get to try and go around right up there. It does seem really random with this thing's placement. However, if they add a ski resort like that one guy was talking about adding in, it's not that random. $9.49. Okay, so good. Oh, there's another one from Kick. So would this be the equivalent of Kick drama instead of Twitch drama? Because if I'm right, the last I heard, the last Twitch drama going on right now was something with Hassan and his dog. And now apparently someone on Kick confronted someone and they've been kicked. Whatever. Where'd the smoke go? What? Oh, there it is. See? Answer and you shall be... Answer and it shall be delivered. I messed up that saying. It's fine, though. Oh, I saw that. There was a very slight triangulation sound. Yeah, still going this way. Why did the black smoke just disappear? Well, I think we're truly in a dead zone, folks. There's nothing out here. There was that triangulation, but it didn't lead to anything. If it was a bird, I don't count that. Birds don't count. Everyone knows the birds aren't real. We've all seen those drone pigeons everywhere. Never mind that the birds have been around here for millennium upon millennium. Everyone knows it. But no, seriously, there's like nothing up here. You know, there's probably mountain goats, though. Time frame wise, about to be 10. Nah, they're going down. It's time for lunch for them. So we may have missed them. Oh, wait. I swear I saw the triangulation thing again and then it disappeared. Yeah, so honestly, the biggest hangups on this game are just game mechanics that aren't going through properly, really. The animals see you from 3 hills away, even though you're like completely out of their line of sight. Your scent is going in a different direction. You're not making any noise, but because you're visible, or at least the icon says you're visible, the animals can just see you from across 2 different hills when there's no clear line of sight, scent, or sound to give you away. Triangulations don't always work properly. Sometimes you have to look all around you just to get them to stay still long enough to get it. And dibs. So this way, if we crash, we at least have a fast travel point. Again, my thing is, why is the tent flap open? This is an invitation for bears and other curious animals, not to mention the cold. Like, just forget about the cold. It's cold everywhere. Why would you have the tent flap open with supplies inside? Come on. Love the music. I think that's like one thing they have nailed every single time. I can't think of a bad music. And to be fair, it's not that very prevalent. It's only when you're in the rest areas or the main menu that you hear the music. Excuse me. I have $1 million idea for them. Get cosmetics for the dog. But I don't mean like lame Call of Duty level cosmetics. Don't get that shit. That shit's stupid. Get like actual gear for the dog. Winter boots for when they're in the snow. Body harnesses with armor in case there's ever an aggressive animal encounter. You don't even have to give them stats. Just give them like cool little things right there. People would buy that just to dress up their virtual dog. I guarantee you they would. And also, as long as they keep their DLCs like the non-reserve DLCs, I'll give them that. The DLCs for reserves, they can be pricey, or they can be a bit more pricier comparatively. So we keep going this way. Follow the road, essentially. But yeah, for the most part, most of their DLCs are almost all under $10. The reserves, I think the most expensive one I've seen was a first day release reserve. It's like 20, 25. It's been years, mind you, so I don't remember fully. But as far as I know, individually, there is no reserve that is above $30 for sure. Mm. Mule deer. Yeah, see, right here, the triangulation says mule deer right there, but that's only 140 meters. Oh, wait. There you are. There you are. What? Oh, I guess we saw mule deer spawn point. Nah, there's no angle. By the time I get over here, even if I run to get an angle, they'll be gone. Okay, that's fine. She's right. Anyone else along the way? No, that would be too easy. Okay. I mean, at the very least, we know that mule deer can be found up this high.
Guns eye,
Nope.
everyone.
Jesus.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm safe and sound back at home. Though my boys are still giving me grief for getting stuck in the first place. Tansei, Chris. We're happy to hear that. It's just that I found the most beautiful set of Sasquatch prints near the Space Wave Station. Not too far away from those fake footprints and structures, now that I think about it.
Fake footprints?
Oh yeah, you've got a trickster on your hands, Janie. Good enough to fool you and our hunter, maybe, but not an expert. See, Sasquatch likes to pick up trees and really twist them when he's making structures. Humans? They'll take a pole or something, use it to break a branch, and call it a day. But a pole leaves leaves all kinds of scratch marks behind that Sasquatch's bare hands wouldn't.
Oh.
Oh, and the footprints? I took a bunch of pictures of them and sent them to the Quatchers. We all had a real laugh together. The foot itself was this big, huge thing, but the bridge was teeny tiny, only a few inches wide.
Nice.
And the impression was real shallow, like Sasquatch only weighed 50 pounds. Imagine this big old stalk, covered in hair and blowing over at the first gust. We all had a laugh.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
I was ready to call it quits and started heading back to my truck when I saw some real footprints. I couldn't believe it. Of course, the storm had probably blown them all away by now, but we're thinking of arranging a stakeout next week to see if we can find some more.
Oh, that's great. Shame about the fake footprints, of course, but these new ones sound promising.
It's like, oh god, I still have to deal with them. And that's exactly what that humph was from that movie. Okay. Look, again, I believe there definitely was something like Sasquatch that existed. I don't believe they're around here anymore. There's just way too little evidence for it. And if people say, oh, well, you need to go into the deep darkness of the woods, it's like, we have LiDAR things that can strip apart the woods and scan like 100 feet down into the ground. You're honestly telling me you think that Sasquatch is still around. And granted, we don't use it everywhere. I'll give them that. Roomba, no, Roomba, no, please, put that cable down. Put that cable down. Go, shoot, away. Okay. Cable saved. Yeah, no, while they were talking, that wolf pack just went by. So like, oh, okay, cool. Anything valuable? Ah, male wolves. Of course it's valuable. Alright, so this is where they were. We shot them from over there. Or right there, actually. Pretty good shots. This one don't count. I found it. No. You don't get credit for this one. I literally walked up onto this. 58.52 kilograms at 35.81 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,442 in cash. Very nice. Take him. Alright. Now, you may go hunt the others. Alright, so we have mule deer, we have wolves. Again, I'm going to say pretty confidently, we're probably going to have mountain goats. We just haven't encountered any. Opposite side. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, don't tell me. Seriously, you're tracking the one that we just didn't kill? Alright, come back over here, dog. Find the one that we did unalive. I know, I'm sorry. I should be saying unalive, because apparently someone somewhere thought that saying the literal thesaurus correct word of ending a life, kill, was too harsh for some people's ears. So, look for the unalive wolves, dog. No, not that one. God. Okay, here. We'll go down here. Yeah, see? Look at that blood splatter. Oh, this guy's already on it. Right then. 58.91 kilograms. It was a heart shot. This was probably the very first one we got, because this guy dropped instantaneously with that heart hit. 58.91 kilograms, 35.86 trophy rating, a silver stamp with 1,446 in cash. Wolves always worth a good chunk of change. All right, now look around here. I think there's one more. I hear Roomba banging at the door, trying to get in here. Murder, death, kill. Yep. It's now just unalived. I do like that they basically turned it into a meme now. It's all like air quotations, unalived them. Like we all don't know what that means. Alright, now the question is, was this a wolf that we got, or was this a wolf that was just wounded? Because the bleed rate still says 75-100, but let's give it... I'll give it 5 counters for the bleed. And we'll start from now, so count 1. If you find 5 blood spots and the number doesn't go down, pretty likely the guy's not going down. That's 2. 3. Oh, he's not going down. He's got 2 more, though. 4. And... last one. 5. Nope. Come back. Come on. Not worth it. Alright, but with all that running around and all that shooting we've done, I'm pretty sure everything in the area is gone. So, we'll just go ahead and head off to the objective. Anyone down over there? Nope. Would be cool to see these animals in the wilderness as is. But at the same time, the real thought behind my head is like, God, how pricey would that be? I could just go to a zoo, or I could even just look online and sate my curiosity right there and then. Hell, I can play this game and sate my curiosity and not have to spend a single penny to go over to see a wolf. Surprisingly, though, wolves actually are kind of hard to come by in zoos and whatnot. Like, very few places actually have them. Because, like, there's the San Diego Zoo and the Safari Park, which arguably, in my opinion, as a Californian, arguably the best zoos on the whole planet, because, you know, awesomeness. But they don't have any wolves. They actually have very few real North American animals. And they got called out on this one time, and they're like, okay, you know what? You're right. And they made this place called Condor Ridge. The place is awesome. It has all sorts of North American animals. The problem is like they now put the Australian Outback exhibits right next to the Condor Ridge. Which isn't really too bad, but what it does is that it eats away at the botanical garden they have up there, because that used to be the kicker. You would go there early morning, I'm talking 6 a.m. You would walk all the way up at this like super high hill into a desert botanical garden, and you would just sit there, eat, and watch the sunrise and listen to all the animals waking up. It's really awesome when you get to hear the lions make their calls, especially in the early mornings. But of course, someone had to be stupid and had to ruin it for everyone else out there, so now they don't really do early hours anymore. I don't know what they did that caused it. You know, I was a kid, didn't pay attention, and now the story's just kind of lost to history at this point. Alrighty, we made it. What a fucking view. Look at that. However, I can see an issue right here, right now, only because I've played games so much in my life. See where those gray, pebbly rocks just kind of perfectly cut off at a line? That's map editing issues right there. Like, it all just ends right there at that level.
And here it is, Fiddler's Bow. We just need to inspect whether it's been damaged in the storm or not. It's almost certainly safe, but maybe watch your step anyway.
Oh, God. So, let me get this straight. Of that zoom, you looked this way instead of that way? What kind of lookout point is that? Okay, maybe that lookout point is better. Oh, there's another bot from Kick. Something about cuff 'em. I don't care. Okay, now. Okay, now it's a codex entry. Fiddler's Bow is a carved skywalk, so named for its proximity to Fiddler's Peak and Spoon. It is a modern and stylish way to capture a full view of the preserve, great for spotting anything roaming below. Okay, but again, I'm just saying, of that lookout point, it didn't look out on the incredible scenery it has. It shows here, look back over here.
No obvious damage. Try taking a look at the lookout on the apex of the arch.
Oof. Man, thank God this is a virtual game, otherwise I'd be, like, hesitant to go out here for reasons. Where is it?
Okay, good. All you need to do now is continue walking to the other end of the bridge and check for damage there. I promise that this will be the last of the inspections.
That's what they all say. And next thing you know, bam, you got another inspection.
Whew, that's a relief. I always have to hold my breath when I'm up there. Anyway, you can look as much as you want. Or don't. And then head back to the lodge when you're ready. Maybe poke around here a little to see if there's any damage that we missed.
I mean, if we want damage, I can give us some damage. Even a 22 bullet shot point blank should cause some damage. Bunny hop my way. Nope, 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 nope. Whoa! Okay, that was an interesting bounce, and I got the message loud and clear. I understand you. Okay, I'm gonna go do this the natural way. How far could I go, though? Hold on. Hold on, it's got my curiosity now. Come on, do it again. Oh, well, if I climb it up, that succeeds too. Okay. Alrighty. I thought I could trigger it again. Yeah, no, so we'll go this way. As long as that thing doesn't activate right now, because, yeah, no, that's going to end up badly. Okay, okay, come on. You got bunny hop your way up. We're good. We're fine. We're good. No worries. There we go. The dog's probably glitched out to all beyond hell right there. What do we have here?
Really, Janine? Is this why you wanted our
There's
contractor
a
to look
bear.
at Fiddler's Bow?
What? What makes you think that I did anything?
So it's just a coincidence that our contractor is looking at the same type of black bear carcass that you promised to take care of.
Wow, this is fascinating stuff. Tell our hunter to take a picture. You know, I've seen carcasses in trees before, and I've seen Sasquatch structures, but I've never seen anything like that. See, if the carcass was in a tree, then maybe you could say that a cougar did it. I can't imagine any cougar doing this, though.
I can't remember the last time I saw a cougar.
All I can say is that I'm very disappointed, Janine. And that's putting it mildly.
No, I made up the Sasquatch stuff. The footprints, the structures, all of it. Chris, I'm so sorry, but this, whatever this is not my fault. If you don't believe me, then go back to the Space Wave station and see for yourself. I haven't even touched the carcass there yet.
So you're the prankster, then?
Yes, I'm the prankster, or was. But not right now, if there even is a prankster.
Quick, tell our hunter to leave something up on the structure. Things like apples, feathers, or marbles if they have any.
Marbles?
If this really is the work of Sasquatch, then he'll come back for the carcass and see all the things that we left for him. Things like apples and the feathers are his favorite gifts.
And he or she will take them?
Oh, for sure. And he'll take them all without leaving a trace. Other animals, they might nibble on the apples if they can reach them, but only Sasquatch will take everything for himself.
Okay. See, this is where it gets into more like the spiritual part of like Sasquatch is just an entity throughout the North American woods.
So you're the
Here.
prankster, Janie. You know, I had my suspicions, but I still can't believe it. Just wait till I tell your folks about this.
Oh,
Of course, you did help me out of a bind back there, and it looks like Sasquatch might be on the preserve after all. So maybe you could say that we're even.
yeah,
Okay.
even. That's more than fair.
Yeah, it's more than
I
fair.
can't wait to tell your father, though. He's been giving me so much grief over getting lost in the snow. Just wait till I tell him that you're the one who faked everything. I can't wait to see the look on his face.
Ooh.
Chris, thank you for your help. I think this wraps up all of the most pressing tasks on hand. And on behalf of everyone, I want to say thank you to our contractor. You really managed to pull through for us today.
Yes. Hi. You really saved my bacon back there. If you're ever in my neck of the woods, then just give me a call. We can continue our search with the rest of the Quadgers. Janine? Hello?
Hold on a second. I have a feeling she's on the wrong frequency.
Oh, it's my dog.
Hi. Sorry, I bumped one of the knobs and... Ugh. Yes, hi. Thank you for all the work you've done for the preserve and for finding Chris. I know that things didn't go according to plan, but at least everyone is safe and sound. And if you ever need anything, then don't forget that I'm always on the shortwave. Just maybe not always on the same frequency.
Oh, and by the way, you should check those gifts every now and then to see if they're still there or not. If you're really lucky, then you might be able to catch a glimpse of Sasquatch yourself. Just make sure that you have a steady hand if you take any photos.
Okay. So was that the story? That was the story. Okay. We did it, folks. We finished up the ASCII storyline. Now, the question is, will we actually come back? I mean, it probably doesn't really matter because very obviously they could just phase out and stuff. Yeah, no, I have no idea about this. I know about the whole story of them making structures, but them doing this, like making a weird bridge with a bear and then no one's ever seen them and all that shit. Anyway, it just goes further. My point is like, There should be some new evidence by now. We shouldn't still be relying on these old ass videos and pictures about them. Alrighty. But we'll go ahead and sign off right there. That's a good point to close out for now. And of course, to be continued. But yeah, no. So we'll go ahead and head off right there, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do apologize. I fell asleep because it was cold and I tucked myself into a warm electric blanket and it was very warm and soft. So, thank you all so much for joining me. This has been Hunter Call the Wild, finishing up with the ASCII Reserve story mission. So, next time we're back, we'll go ahead and just start exploring the area, see what's happening around, unlock everything we can. The missions are literally only if we come across whatever it is there and we get it. Other than that, it does not matter to me. Okay, so that's Janine, that's Chris, and that's Gabe. Okay. So yeah, no. Thank you everyone for joining me. Shout outs, of course, to everyone in the chat who shared the love of the game, including Smog, Weewoo, and Bane0202. Thank you all so much for dropping on by. It means a lot. I will see you tomorrow where we come in with some War Tales. And we move on to Gothenburg. No longer in that crappy swamp of Ludern, but we're on to civilization. And we'll see how it goes from there. But of course, until then, hope you have a good morning, good night, which may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say with me. Neither. Why? Because it's too cold and there's not enough heat. But then, of course, the reverse happens. So, thank you all so much for joining me. Again, apologies about the short stream and the weird times for this. It's all me. But I'll see you tomorrow, and if not, you can always see me on the Discord. Oh my god, there's another one from Kick. Whatever. Anyway.